Thank you for joining our webinar about Rovo. I'm Mariana, the partner manager here at Almarise. And today with us we have Jakub Kochańczyk, the head of partnership, who will tell you a bit more about Rovo Agents, how to start with them, and what are good practices in design and development.
Hi, my name is Jakub Kochańczyk, and I was introduced by Ariana. I perform role of head of partnership here in Almarise. And today I would like to introduce you to the new tool that Atlassian announced on the recent Atlassian team in Europe, in Barcelona, in September, October. No, it was September, October. So pretty recently. First of all, I will tell you why the Atlassian came to conclusion that what kind of solution they need to provide to the customer and why Rovo is so great tool for solving these problems. Then I will show you our demonstration environment so you better understand what's gonna happen in the next steps. I will present you what is available out of the box in the tool. We will develop our first agent, which will be a funny one, but pretty straightforward and giving you the overview how to start. Then we will use a next agent in the automation for Jira tool, and later I will show you how to combine the powers of multiple agents within one automation flow. And at the end, I would like to share some and summarize some good tips, tricks, and practices that we found during our preparation for this webinar and when we were developing our own internal agents for our internal and customers' use. So, what problem does Rovo addresses? Let's say that we are all knowledge workers, so we are mostly working with the knowledge spread across the whole organization, and the knowledge is everywhere. We are using on everyday basis 10, 25, 50 different tools, email accounts, Jira, Confluence, Second Confluence, some kind of Google Drive, Microsoft Drive, and documents, repositories, and so on. And every time we want to search for some information, we struggle because the information is spread across those applications. And if we struggle, our productivity is reduced. We deliver slower, whatever is expected of us to deliver, and job is not going forward. So Atlassian found out that every knowledge is organized somehow within a graph. So all the information about the knowledge, about our work, what needs to be done, how it's organized, everything what's within our organization can be connected. Regardless whether it's related to the software development, whether it's related to marketing, to IT operations, or the leadership. All the data spread across all the applications is connected. No information is orphaned without a context, or shouldn't be, because our organizations have goals which we want to achieve. So everything should be put in some context which connects those informations. So as we have tons of our applications and various sources, Atlassian decided to put all those data within one place, and they called it Rovo. Rovo is a place where you can search, find knowledge spread across the whole organization, learn that information through Rovo chat, browser extensions, or Rovo definitions, and act on that information, act on that knowledge with agents, custom agents, pre-built agents, or embedded experiences. So yeah, today we will mostly focus on, we will be working mostly in the Rovo chat and agents environment. But before we start, and I will show you the environment, I would like Ariana to run the first questionnaire to you. And I would like ask you to think for 25 seconds or 37 seconds, what would be the task or the most repetitive task at your current job, work, that you wish to automate? Because I think that might put this presentation, this webinar, in proper context. Okay.
For answering, and I will share the results.
Let's see how our environment will work. I have set up the Rovo offers various connectors. So connector is a tool that allows you to read the data from different sources, which Rovo will later digest and present to you as an end user. Currently, my Rovo is connected to my test instance of our Almarise wiki, our Jira Almarise wiki, Jira Service Management for Almarise, where every those tools are have some data from our production site. A bit, of course, not everything is available to everybody here, but you know, we need some real life data so the tool will work on real life data, not generated by other AI tools. So I think this is useful in the terms of this presentation. So we are connecting to all. Rovo can connect to Atlassian stack, but also, for example, can connect to any custom website. So, for example, it connects and indexes our company website, almarise.com. Of course, Rovo can connect to other tools like GitHub, Google Drive, Microsoft SharePoint, Microsoft Teams, and Slack, from which it can read information about pull requests and its contents, Google Drive documents, SharePoint documents, Teams and Slack channels, communication, and so on, and connect those data in context within your Jira issues on Confluence space. Please look at a moment for this list of connectors. It's I think only 6 or 7 tools right now. Atlassian has in mind next, I think 30 or 40 something. But Oriana, can you present the next question, and can you put that in that box and an answer to that question? What kind of connectors you would like to see for your organization? What source system Rovo should be able to connect to? Because Rovo Atlassian allows to develop own connectors, so it can connect to your, I don't know, CRM system or to your financial or accounting system if needed. So it can put some other data in context of your Jira issue. So for a moment, let's say that then let's wait to put some information. What do you put answer? Please put answer. What system you think Rovo should be able to connect to? Of course, expect Jira, Confluence, maybe Bitbucket. That's something that was a huge question for me when I started using Rovo. Where is the Bitbucket connector? The delivery of that tool is in progress. Atlassian also has in plans to deliver connector to deliver the connector to Confluence data center, not only Confluence Cloud, but also to Confluence data center, which is pretty good news for organizations who are still in DC, or one leg in cloud and one leg in DC, because some information should be available, not available publicly. Okay, then I think we can close this questionnaire. Thank you, Ariana. Perfect.
Can you see the answers, or you want me to read them? I don't know if you have the visibility to.
I don't have visibility, but we will share the answers with everybody with the recording, maybe.
Okay, if you want, I can quickly read the answers.
Yes, please do.
Yeah, sure. So Salesforce, Slack, OneDrive, Windows shared folder, Synapse, various MS SharePoints, Jira, HubSpot, SharePoint, ServiceNow.
Perfect. Thank you for your feedback. That some of the connectors are available, but HubSpot, I don't know whether it's in the roadmap, but this is something that at least we will also use internally, because we are also using HubSpot for our as our CRM tool. That's really great suggestion. Thank you. So yeah, we can connect to various products. So how do we start? When you are in your Jira or whether in your Confluence and you have a license for Rovo, you get this chat button here, which is chat tool like ChatGPT or any other chat-based large language model based tool. So you can ask your Rovo agent, what is a workflow power box? And a spoiler alert, workflow power box is one of our applications. But let's say I'm a new onboardee in the company, and I can ask my virtual companion Rovo this easy question and starting question: what is a workflow power box? And it will give me a summary of the information it found within my site, and it will give me the sources. What's great about this tool, I can directly go to the documentation of workflow power box and get to know more, or I can follow up easily by clicking the prompts, and it will provide me next information of how to, for example, create a template within a workflow power box. That's really great, because this information is there. Normally, I wouldn't know as an onboardee that there is a space, for example, for workflow power box. Maybe I would know, or maybe I won't, or I will have to ask my colleague. But hey, I just asked Rovo, and I got that information within a minute, or not a minute, within a few clicks or seconds. That's great, but this is the default chat available in the Rovo. But Atlassian delivers some pre-built agents, how they call it. So pre-built agents, specialized agents dedicated for some particular activities. Let's say that I would like to check what's happening in my project what I'm a manager that was on the vacation for 2 weeks or 1 month, and I'm managing project called Secure Fields for Jira, the other of our apps, and I want to figure out what was happening in the past month or 2. So I can ask Jira Theme Analyzer, which will get the list of issues and summarize them and categorize them within within the categories or themes. So I can ask him, please give me a theme for project SFC Secure Fields for Jira Cloud. Okay, it will wait. It will work for a moment, and hey, it says, okay, I found no issues. It's of course it's a planned hurdle during this presentation, because I want to show you that Rovo respects the access to Jira issues and your Jira and issue and project permissions. Yeah, so because each query to either Jira or Confluence is executed within the context of the user who is using the Rovo chat. So, for example, right now I'm in the configuration of Secure Fields Cloud and Jira project, and I will add myself as a developer. Boom, boom, boom. Add one person. Yes, I am a developer. Now I have permission to browse projects as defined within my permission scheme. So I will tell Rovo again, please give me the themes for project Secure Fields Cloud. It will run the query again, providing me some information for projects that we were recently working on some dark theme issues and some front-end tasks. Of course, I can specify better my query. So please give me themes for issues from project SFC created within last 2 months. Of course, I made a typo. Yep, and it took bigger chunk of issues and analyzed them to said that, okay, we were working on some deployment task, bug fixes, and we did some requirement review. Okay, this is one of my testing issue. Yeah, so this is job for Jira Theme Analyzer, the agent that takes list of Jira issues and categorizes them within a themes, because it was told to do so. Yeah. So let's create our own agent. Let's do this, and it will be easy one, but it will give you overview how the process looks like. There's 2 ways to do that. First we'll do it the like a conversational way, but later we'll be developing agents like a prose within the help of the without the help of agent descriptor. Okay, so we will create a agent that will take our input, make it more enthusiastic, and finish the generated content with expression bro. Yeah, so okay, and it will perfect. So yeah, okay, please do. We'll tell them please do. And yeah, it proposes the name for our agent. Like he calls it enthusiastic enhancer. I don't like that name. I would like it to call bro vibe enhancer. Perfect. To start, what specific goals or knowledge do you want bro vibe enhancer to focus when enhancing a text? No, we don't need it to know anything more. It will be just a text conversion tool, so no particular knowledge. No, we don't want it to perform any tasks. Yeah. Okay, and this is something that Atlassian suggests you when developing an agent, that your agent should have some particular style or tone, or one would say character. So, Ariana, maybe you can pop up the last question. What do you think your agents should have? What personalities or characters should have your virtual bodies? Does it depend the body's functionality, or do you think it should be the funny one, or the crazy one, or the strict one? Yeah, because one would say that this is something that's not the body personality, that's something that's not critical. But hey, we are using the agents on everyday basis, and I think it will be cool that it responds in a nice way, not in a boring way, or a way that puts us to sleep. So, but sometimes you need to have a legal helper, let's say, that will analyze the particular, let's say, contract between your company and your vendor. And when you ask that agent for, I don't know, the SLA parameters, you don't want it to be super enthusiastic and happy when telling you that the parameters for breach is, I don't know, 8 hours for this particular type of tasks, or for those services. It needs to be as strict and as detail oriented as possible. Yep. Thank you, Ariana. I think we have all the answers we needed to have. Can you share some of them?
You cannot see them on the screen, so I can read them for you.
Thank you.
Just a second. So the answers are the following. Friendly, it should be professional, should be like Master Yoda, funny, and sarcastic.
Sarcastic. I want to have sarcastic agent. Okay, yep. So yeah, I can tell it be a bit sarcastic. So. No constraints. Okay, so I will just click next, and this is my first definition of a Rovo Vibe enhancer, which will enhance my inputs with an enthusiastic tone and finish the expression with the expression bro. Normally I would tell it to access, allow it access to Confluence or Jira Atlassian Home, but to be honest, this is currently not needed. But what I wanted to be able to do later is add the comments to the issue, because your agents not only transforms the text input, but also can take actions. For example, adding comment to issues, creating Confluence pages, creating Jira issues, linking them, and so on and so on. But the agents can only do so if you allow them to do it. So based on, and of course, they will do it based on your input and your order. So how does it work? Let's say this is a very boring text input, and I will tell them, make it, enhance it, please. Yeah, okay, this is masterpiece of monotony. Yeah, and this is not very it's very sarcastic, I would say. It's very enhanced, and it was finished with row. I can tell it as well, this Rovo Vibe enhancer, to add this text as a comment to issue OA3. I know this issue OA3 exists, so it will try to look for issue OA3 and will try to create comment below that issue. But if I go to the OA3 issue, I will see that this comment wasn't created yet. Yep. We will see that no comment like this right now. Why? Because when using Rovo in a conversational way, before performing any action, it will ask the end user to confirm whether this generated content is good or according to the end user needs or not. So I would say, yeah, it's within expected parameters. So I will confirm, and this text will be attached as a comment to the issue OA3 trip to Warsaw. Yep, it is here. Perfect. We have created our first agent. Pretty silly, not particularly useful, but I think it gives you the overview what it should do. Okay, let's do something a bit more complex. Let's check my other agent called Bug Protector. What is Bug Protector? It's a tool that was prepared by me for this particular webinar. I can browse this. I can browse the list of my available agents. I can view the source code of this agent or prompt engineering agent, and what were the prompts delivered, created by me to make it work. Yeah, the first step will be ask the user for the issue that they want to analyze it, whether it's blocked or not, because this is Bug Protector. So this agent protects our requirements from being delivered with defects, with bugs, or other known problems that will result in the downtime of our production site. Yeah, so I want to check with this agent whether my particular requirement is a requirement or not, so whether it's a story or not. And if it's blocked, and by blocked I mean it has any linked issues to the other issue of type bug, and that bug is not closed. Yeah, this is something that we have described here. And so, yeah, I would say, okay, agent check the issue SFC227. I know that this particular issue is a requirement because this is of type story. It will, yep. So it says that, oh no, this issue is blocked, marked with red dot, because it has two linked issues. One is a bug and one is open. If I go to my SF227, SFC227, I will check it. Okay, and hey, maybe I can close this 167. So we'll close it. Not duplicate, but let's say canceled. What about now? Oh, SFC227. The best part of those LLM-based chat tools is that it understands you even if you are making typos. It's better than regular software development, which when the parser will shout at you, telling you that you forgot about colon or that you don't know the variable name with a typo. Yeah. So yeah, it's closed. This requirement is not blocked because all the related bugs are closed. That's great. So we are good to we are probably good to go with this particular requirement. Why am I returning the response in that way that the CS blocked and not blocked phrases are bolded? And to be honest, no one talks with other tools that way. If that tool is supposed to be as human-like as possible. Why? Because I want to use this agent with my Jira Automation tool. So, for example, if I want to prepare, I don't know, scheduled automation rule or any other rule that will tell me that this particular issue is blocked or not, I can configure an automation tool. Let's go to my project settings, automation, and check what kind of automations I have here. Okay, I have some brawl enhancer, but I have also comment on blockers rule. Yeah. So whenever my issue is updated, I will ask my bug protector, so the agent that we have developed moment ago, with the prompt checked issue with the issue key using the smart values taken from the automation for blockers. And if my agent response contains yes blocked, this automation rule will add a comment below that this issue is still blocked and it's no good. If agent response contains response like not blocked, it will add a comment below that this is very good, this is not blocked. Of course, the trigger can be different. You can have scheduled rules that will analyze the list of issues. It will be executed every night and will send the summary, for example, to the to Slack or Teams, whatever the automation allows you to do. But let's look how it works. I will go to my SFC 227. Yeah, it's loading my issue. I will try to modify it a bit. I will, for example, change the description. I will change the description. New boring description. Yep, I have some past history for this, but if I go to my audit log, I would see that this particular rule is in progress. It's in progress and it finished with success. It's this time, we need to get to the end. But I get the information, very good, this particular issue is not blocked. When I was developing this example, I found out that not everything is as cool as documented in Atlassian documentation about Rovo. For example, you would ask me why I didn't just take the output from the agent and put it as a comment. Why? Because when putting as a comment, all the outputs should be accepted by the user. That was something that I presented to you at the beginning of the live demo session, and the comment created that way will look like this. Yeah, it will have the information review and confirm to create the comment created by my agent. So I don't have a way to confirm the created output by the agent executed or started through automation. So at least at the moment, custom agents created that way cannot be used in this particular way in Jira Automation. But for example, if you use some built-in agents like browse agents, we have, for example, global translator, which works in that way that it takes any text input and translates it to the given language. So like from English to German, from Polish to Spanish, and so on. This global translator used in the automation workflow pipeline, it can easily add translated content to the as a comment below your issue. This is something that it's the direct interaction between custom agents and the issue or comments is not designed that way, let's say. So yeah, we have created our second agent, and what's in our final agent I want to present you, or final example I want to present you is my project where we are planning our outdoor activities, OA1. And this is great tool where we are planning our, I don't know, say, trip to Dallas. And this, with my automation tool, I will see whether I should take an umbrella because it might be raining in Dallas or not. Okay, it's not because it should give me some issue. Yeah, I needed to wait a bit longer. And if I have my Dallas trip planned, it will tell me that, hey, you can keep the umbrella at home because it's not expected to rain there. Of course, with at least it's currently it's checking the weather for current moment of time. But hey, this is the limitation of weather API that's available publicly, the free one. But if you can integrate with any other API, weather API, and which will give you more details and a bit more better forecast. But we know how the weather forecasts works. How did I achieve it? I used two automation. I used one automation rule with usage of two Rovo agents. I used my location helper agent. Location helper agent analyzes the text, the summary, and the description of my Jira issue, and it tries to find out looks for the city names in this particular text input. Location helper view agent. Analyze the summary and description of the issue. Check. Look for the phrases related to location city names only, because I'm not interested, I don't know, about the country names. Yeah, so I ask this agent to look for the city names, and if it's able to find one, it will return the first one matching. And I gave it the examples what are the expected results for provided inputs. Yeah, so I have my location helper. And why do I need this location helper? Because my weather API expects me to provide a query the location name. So let's say the city name. So once I analyze the text input, and my text input or text output from Rovo agent does not contain no localization, it will send web request to this particular weather API. And then my next agent, Rovo agent, will consume or parse the JSON response for this particular weather result. And if it contains information about rain or about about rain or something, it will respond with response bring umbrella if it might rain, or the response might contain text like stay dry if I don't need to bring any umbrella with me to that particular trip. So this is the example for how to combine your agents. Okay, we have 10 minutes more. I would like to quickly overview some nice tips and tricks that we have prepared for this session. First of all, prompt engineering. Tell agent what it is and what it isn't. So you need to tell it about what topics this agent knows and about something that it doesn't know. Be concise and break down instructions into steps. This is something that you saw in my second agent. Define the steps that can be digested by the agent, and you can do this even. You can write some kind of expressions, let's say, to tell the agent that, okay, if you have this particular information, go to step 2, and if you don't have that information, go to the step 2B. If possible, give examples, like with the localization agent. The tools we are using right now, it analyzes text and it understands the text. So the more examples you give it to, it will provide you better output. Troubleshooting tips. Try to break down your large prompts and test the smaller chunk to pinpoint some particular issues. If you see that your agent doesn't work correctly, just take the part of your step and check why it's not working. Ask it. You can also ask it first, why did you give me that answer? Sometimes this LLM models tries to be too smart or hallucinate, some people would say. So you can also ask them, why did you give me that answer, and how should I instruct you? How should I instruct you to give an answer I expect you to give me? So this is also something that should be agent development. It's not something that can be done within like 5 or 15 minutes. You need to learn it a bit and play a bit with it. And of course, that's what we did within the during this webinar. Before using your Rovo agents within workflows, automation, and so on, use them in chat first, and try it to make sure that it gives you responses as expected responses. And that's something that's not put here. Prepare your automation rules that sometimes your Rovo agent will give you unexpected response or incorrectly formatted response. So when we are talking about formatting, format your output with Markdown. Let's say use the red, yellow, green circle emojis to give better overview what's the output of your Rovo agent activity. Format your output in the form of table and use the Markdown expressions like we saw in the theme analyzer agent. The Rovo agents can generate any text in any text format. So you don't need to copy paste it to, I don't know, Microsoft Excel or any table-like tool. So you can use the Rovo agent to do it for you. It's also good practice, not only in agent development, to create a welcome mat. So the how-to or quick start guide, how end users can use your agent, what kind of prompts they should use, what can they ask the agent, what kind of results they can expect. Or, for example, how to use it within the Jira Automation. And also something that is really, really important when you are thinking about using your agent in automation. Make sure that your agent doesn't speak too much, gives you the expected phrases like no response, no lock, yes blocked, no block. So this is something that later can be easily parsed by the smart values tools in Jira Automation. it's really good also to define the steps how the agent should interact with the with end user. For example, tell the user to give me the issue key do you want to analyze if user didn't provide it at the beginning. So this is something that also the agent can ask. Okay, I think that's all from me for today's sessions. Do we have 3 or 4 minutes, maybe 5 minutes for Q&A session? Sorry for taking it so long, but I think this was pretty informative session.
Thank you very much for the interesting presentation, Jakub. You really nicely showed that Rovo can be supporting not only very technical teams, but also teams that aren't that technical, like marketing team, like people who are, for example, focused on administration, like planning a trip, that they can also use Rovo for their own needs, and they don't need to know coding or have very technical skills. So it's an extremely powerful tool. Okay, so we invite you to use the Q&A button and to ask us questions, and we will be happy to answer. Okay, we have one question. How is Rovo used in Confluence? Would it take and consider PDF in Confluence? Could you answer, Jakub?
Yeah, we can use Rovo within the Confluence, but currently Rovo cannot consume PDFs. But the PDF is a text document, so I think there's a way to convert the PDF document to the Confluence page, and later it can be analyzed by the Rovo agent.
Okay,
Unfortunately, Rovo cannot yet to analyze the pictures as well. So this is something that needs to be done by other tools. Hope you liked our presentation. Hope you liked Rovo. If you have some additional questions about it, or you are thinking about introducing Rovo to your organization, we are more than eager to help you with your way to cloud, to AI-based organization, I would say. Because AI is something that will happen. It's happening, but it's happening. It already happened, to be honest. And in such fast-paced world, this is your AI virtual buddies will help us, not you, will help us or are helping us in our everyday, sometimes mundane work. And we are more than eager to help you adapt and introduce those virtual buddies to we as an organization, Almarise. We want to help you integrate more of your tools within Rovo and help you, train you how to develop the Rovo agents that will help you help you with your everyday job.
I don't see any more question. So, and we are perfectly on time. Perfectly schedule. So thank you very much, everyone, for participating in our webinar. We hope that the knowledge here that Jakub shared with you was valuable, that you will use it. And stay tuned for our upcoming webinars. And if you have any questions, if you can support you with anything, like Jakub said, please reach out to us. And we wish you a great day or great evening, and see you soon.
Thank you. Have a nice evening. See you soon.